I think the ships and the fireballs and the fortified wall and Paul Mescal, they help with lighting up the opening sequence quite a bit.
It all pales next to you, my darling.
First of all, I want to say a massive congratulations on such an epic film. Like, if I could use another word, I'd probably use immense. It was just brilliant, it really was. Connie, such a beautiful return in Gladiator 2. And obviously we said hello to so many new faces, including yours, Pedro. I know that you are a massive fan of the original, but I want to know your initial reaction to when you were actually asked to be a part of this film, and how was it stepping into ancient Rome?
My initial reaction was, I can't wait to meet Ridley Scott. And the second was the honor of, and I'm sorry, but I'm a genuine kisser.
Nothing wrong with that.
But I only kiss it when I mean it. But I, like, the opportunity, I felt sort of special being the one character that was directly related to one of the only surviving beloved characters from the first movie. And I loved the sort of instrument that this character plays as far as the opening battle and then taking us to Rome and the reveal of his direct connection, partnership, marriage, and love of Lucilla.
Which is just so genius and evil at the same time,
it's
right?
It's so smart. It's so smart. And she is my favorite character from the first movie. Easily.
Babe!
Sorry.
There's real life love here
Russell,
going on.
Sorry, Russell.
Actually, one of my favourite things actually about the original Gladiator was the storytelling, how gripping it was. Like, you literally just got lost into it. What do you think that people will be saying after watching Gladiator 2?
Well, first of all, I think that all of the machinations here are so well thought out, and they really maintain that bridge to the first film directly. Like, we quite literally start that story essentially at the end of the first, like the last scene of the first film. And then they put in motion a series of events that are so cool. Like, it's just such a great setup. Like, when I read it for my character, I was literally like, that is devious and genius all at once. And it is so amazing. And it just creates like scenes for us to play that are a joy. Like, we had so much fun playing our scenes together, you know? And at the same time, it just set up heartbreak in a fantastic way.
Is it 24 years since we actually saw you on screen in Gladiator?
In that particular
film.
Yeah.
What would you say would be the major differences?
You know, at the end of the first film, you saw the end of 80 years of a golden age of Rome. And that's the kind of like golden feeling you get from that film when you're watching, and that Ridley like just painted this gorgeous world. You'd had 4 emperors who were wise and incredible, and here is like the child of that last great emperor, and she gets in this story to live through the next horrible 20 years of just one horrible emperor after another. And now, you know, the Praetorian Guards are basically auctioning off the emperorship to whoever pays the most, and you can feel it. And that is what Ridley has done too here. He's painted a Rome that is even more exaggeratedly grand for the elites, and for the rest, it's bleak. And then you have like an arena in the Colosseum that is meant to snow the people by offering ever more extravagant adventures. And you know Ridley will have fun with those extravagant fights. Sorry for the long
No, I love it. It has to be long. She's the OG, you know what I mean?
And Pedro, going back to that very first scene that we see you in, that massive battle, I want to commend you on literally lighting up the whole cinema. You really did. Your energy, the charisma that you brought. How was it training for this particular role?
I think the ships and the fireballs and the fortified wall and Paul Mescal, they help with lighting up the opening sequence quite a bit.
It all pales next to you, my darling.
But it was an unbelievable thing. It was the first thing that I shot, and I think it was the first couple of days of actual shooting for the movie. We were in Morocco, and I've been on big sets, and I hadn't been on anything like this. I hadn't played anything like that from start to finish, which was just unbelievably mad. I don't even think it's legal for me to say. Because we would start, like, I'd start at the back of the ship in the General's Tower and end with, sprinting off of the drawbridge onto the wall in one shot. It was unbelievable. It's unlike anything I'd ever experienced, and it's unlike anything I'll ever experience again on a movie set. And I felt that, and I knew that while it was happening, which is probably why I threw myself and my body into it.
Yeah.
With so much completeness.
Everything you've got, no, it shows. It definitely shows.
I left it there. I didn't get any of it back.
And Ridley has actually said that there could be a Gladiator III. Who would you both like to see potentially in that film if it were to happen?
No one.
Just watch the first two again.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you so much, guys. I love and adore you.
You got to understand, we all own that film, like, with our hearts,
That's it. It ends here, guys. That's it. You've heard it here first. Thank you so much. Love the both of you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This is Heart.